How do you solve indecisiveness in your life? Flip a coin? I'll show you how I do it with Learning Loop. Come down this rabbit hole with me, come on. So I have a gigantic pile of notes where I keep track of the solutions to my most common problems, of which indecision is one. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so this is a note that I call confusion about what to do, and in it, I give myself understanding that helps me to become less indecisive. So basically what I go over is, first of all, I help myself understand that it's inevitable that sometimes I'm confused about what I want to do, because I live in a modern age with choices and decisions and technology and this sort of thing. It's like inherent to my life. And then I also have a section which distinguishes in the decision phase of when you're deciding about what to do between these things called arbitrary decisions, where it doesn't matter what you choose because one's not going to make you much happier than the other. And another one is called an effective decision, where the choice you make actually is going to make a big difference in how happy you are with the choice. Because it helps me recognize when I'm making an arbitrary decision and I can just flip a coin, or I'm making an effective decision and I should actually think about it. This note is also interesting because the first version of it, I basically just told myself to decide because I had this sense that I was taking too much time making arbitrary decisions. But that didn't really work because some of my decisions felt effective, and so I didn't really believe what was written in the note. And so in V2, I made this change where I explained the difference between effective and arbitrary decisions, and now that helps me to actually flip a coin when I have an arbitrary decision, and it helps me to think about it efficiently when I have an effective decision. And then I felt I was missing this "it's inevitable" section, so I added that just to let myself feel a little bit less anxiety about when I do feel indecision, that it's like a natural, normal part of life. So this note's gone through like 3 versions over the years, and I'll probably keep changing it as I keep changing. This is a super valuable note because it's insanely hard to recreate these exact things in the moment that I'm feeling indecision unless I have a note where it's written down, I can pull it out and use it. So I have like 1,000 other notes like this that I use for relationships and for professional life and for personal life and for fitness. And on this channel and on my YouTube podcast called the Learning Loop Podcast, I go over the principles about how to do this most efficiently and most effectively. If you don't know where to start, go to the podcast episode I called Day 1 with Learning Loop, and you can give it a whirl. You can design the way you think and act. Get on board. Let's go.